Hi everybody, how are you today? This is my vlog. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, uh, I wrote notes this time because I noticed that I pause a lot in my videos and I say and stuff. Anyway, what have I been up to lately? I don't know about where you are, but it was rainy mostly this week, so I've been pretty sore this week. And I've noticed that I have this inconsistency where this is going to kind of sound weird, but so once a week, so like all last week, I wore makeup. I put makeup on every day and washed my face at night and put cream on at night. And so far this week, I haven't worn any makeup at all. I mean, it's a new thing for me, relatively new, so I'm trying to get in the habit, but I haven't made it quite a habit yet, so wow, I sound really boring today. I'm sorry. I've been driving around a lot. I took my son for a job interview this morning, and yesterday morning what did I do yesterday morning? Oh, my son's friends, my son and his friends, well, mostly his friend did this, took this old TV out of the house that we've been trying to get rid of. It's a rear projection television, which nobody uses anymore, and they're difficult to get rid of, so we finally were able to get rid of that, so I was pretty happy about it, but I had to get up earlier than I normally get up. I have weird hours because I drop people off at work and pick them up. And the one person I pick up at like 11 o'clock at night. So in order for me to be wide awake at 11 o'clock at night, I have to still be drinking caffeine right around that time because I want to be safe to drive. So I don't wake up. I go to bed at like 2 and I wake up at like 10 or 11. So yeah, I had to get up early yesterday morning. So I'm still a little tired because I had to get up early today too to take my son to a job interview. I'm thinking about selling stuff on eBay because I need extra money. I don't know if I brought this up before, but I haven't worked in a few years. I have like multiple medical problems. Not on disability. I mean, I've tried to get disability. I really don't want to go into that, but it's very difficult. It's very difficult lately to get disability. Here's what they said that I can do. Tell me what you think of this. They said that I could get a part-time job as a visual inspector in a place where I can sit down and I don't have to enter stuff into a computer. So because of that, that's the job they discovered in their book that they say I can do. Because of that, I haven't been able to get disability. I'm not saying I definitely want disability. I've worked all my life. I don't want to talk about it. It's hard. It's hard when you can't do stuff, and it kind of affects your self-esteem, you know. Like, I'm not bringing money into the house. I mean, the only money... I mean, we have a boarder right now, but it's just been hard on my husband because he's the only one that really has... Out of the two of us, he's the only one with a job, so it makes me feel guilty, but I'm doing the best I can, you know. I can't cook all the time. I drop things, sore a lot. I'm in a lot of pain. There's things I can't do. I don't really like to discuss it on here, but because I try to be positive. Anyway, so to make money, I would like to try and sell stuff on eBay. Now, I've sold stuff on eBay in the past, a long time ago, just little things here and there. but I'm trying to figure out a way to sell stuff where I could make consistent money maybe. I'm also looking at trying to figure out there's something with Amazon where you can send in items and they get fulfilled by Amazon. Like I might do that with some of the new type items that I have, because I have some newer things that I've never used or whatever. But I've noticed that I think that if I do try to do that, I'm going to need a scale and a printer so that I can print out like mailing labels and receipts, sales receipts. It's not something I'm looking forward to trying because I think I'll have difficulty with the boxing stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, maybe I can get one of my sons to help me. But so I just been kind of down about that kind of stuff lately, about the money stuff. So right now I've been reading. I'd say I read a lot, but I've seen people online that read a lot more than I do. But I like to read books, and right now I'm reading Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka, which isn't as long as I thought it was going to be, and I don't know, it's like, it kind of reminds me of me a little bit, because this guy wakes up. I'm not going to tell you the whole story, this is just the beginning. This guy wakes up and he's not human anymore. The way he describes himself, it sounds like he's a beetle, and he's on his back, so he's trying to figure out how to get out of bed, and like the stuff that goes through his mind while he's trying different things, and he's like, if I go this way, I might hit my head. It just reminds me of how when after my arthritis got really bad, like I can't do things the same way I used to be able to do them, and in fact one of the things is I can't get out of bed the way I used to get out of bed. So I have to do like strange maneuvers, so it's kind of entertaining me in that way. But I'm not that far in the book yet, so I like it. I thought it was going to be boring, but it's kind of whimsical. Maybe I shouldn't say it's whimsical. I don't think anybody else finds it that way. Everybody always tries to make classic books seem real hoity-toity, but there's a lot of classics that are so entertaining, and I think people just don't give them a try because they're afraid they'll be hard to read, or I don't know. But when a book is a classic, it's a classic for a reason. So I was about to say except for a specific book, but I don't want to say that, I'll get hate, because there's just one book that I started reading and it was so boring. But anyway, I'm not going to bring that up. I'm laughing at myself. I should probably say, okay, I tried to read A Tale of Two Cities. I think it's by, who is that guy? I can't think of his name. I want to say it's Charles Dickens. Anyway, it was so, I didn't like it. I did not like it. I'm sure a lot of people like it, but it was just, I couldn't keep reading it. There's too many books in the world and not enough time. So I'm going to read the books that I enjoy reading. That's the way it should be, right? You shouldn't be pretending. Don't pretend. I mean, unless you have to pretend. Now I don't know. Just ignore that. Ignore that advice. It's not good advice. I don't think. Maybe it's good advice. See how messed up I am today? The other thing I'm doing right now is, well, I'm not doing it, but we need to change the oil on our lawnmower. My youngest son, he's 22, I think. He's the one that was making comments when I did the Aldi haul the other day. he doesn't always have quite a good focus, which I can't really say too much about because I don't either, but anyway, we need to have the oil changed on our lawnmower, and I couldn't see, like I was trying to look up like where the oil filter is, if there's an oil filter on lawnmower engines. I don't know. But I was trying to look up, the information for that and for changing the oil. And apparently there's like a manual for the lawnmower, and then there's a separate manual. This is online. There's a separate manual for the kind of engine that you have. So it's like a Briggs and Stratton, I think I'm saying it right, engine. So I was trying to find the number on the lawnmower, and apparently it's going to be under, there's like this little plastic cover, and you have to unscrew it with Phillips head screwdriver. So I'm trying to get him to unscrew that and give me the number so we can figure out what we need to buy at the store to change the oil, because he says the oil is nasty right now. So right now my back lawn is overgrown and my front lawn has got that shaggy look to it, especially since it's been raining lately. So hopefully we'll get that taken care of soon. I don't know what else to say. Wow, this is really boring. I'm sorry. Anyway, I never say this though, but if you like this video, could you please give me a thumbs up? And if you're interested in more videos, I'd say like this, but hopefully not as boring as this one, then consider subscribing. And hopefully I'll do another video this week because this one's a little lacking. But I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye.